And you guys thought I would break after seeing this movie.
It's showtime.
What's up guys, Django Fett here, hunting down games, comics, TV shows, movies, and more. And for some reason you guys voted for this movie for me to review, and it's Gods of Egypt. Time for me to talk about it. I don't even know where to start with this freaking movie. It's a colossal fuck up on every part. Pretty much everything is a colossal fuck up. But the thing is, it was so bad to a point where it was instantly a hilariosity. For me, I was just laughing the whole time on how bad it was. And when that happens, I actually somewhat enjoy it. Believe it or not. It's just so bad that I can laugh at it. When movies are just so bad that they take themselves seriously, there's nothing to enjoy it from. But this movie, it does both, and I just found it funny. It was just freaking hilarious. Oh my god. Where do I start? So Gods of Egypt is about gods in Egypt, set in ancient Egypt, where Set betrays Horus, Set betrays Osiris, who is Horus's uncle, and Horus loses his eye, and these gods are like freaking 10 feet tall, or 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall, I don't know. They're like gigantic, and they look fucking ridiculous. Every time you see a little human next to these fucking gods, it looked so fucking out of place and stupid. I understand they're trying to make them imposing gods, but god damn, was this bad. But it wasn't like such a bad wreck where I would just hate everything about it. I really don't. I don't hate this movie at all. I think it's a horrible movie. But I don't hate it at all, because I was fucking laughing the whole fucking time. So it stars a bunch of people who I can't even name. There's the Mad Max chick, random dude I've never seen before, the girl Elektra from Daredevil, fucking Gerard Butler, because they needed a Scottish guy, and fucking Jamie. I'm glad that motherfucker lost both of his eyes in the start of the movie. Yep. If you've seen Game of Thrones, you know exactly what I mean. It stars a white cast in an Egyptian movie, with everybody having English accents and having 10-minute tans where they went out on the beach, sat on the beach for 10 minutes, and then fuck it, I don't want to turn all brown, and went back inside. Fucking whitewashing, man. Absolute whitewashing on its worst degree. Is it the worst I've ever seen? Probably. I think so. I don't see too many movies that deal with whitewashing because I just don't watch them. But this movie is probably one of the most severe of whitewashing. When you're supposed to have, you know, characters who are supposed to be, you know, Egyptian or Arab descent, you know? Try to use characters from, or actors from that, you know, setting. Don't fucking cheap it out or use actors that are not even close to the ethnicity and just pretend to go along with it. Just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. With Gerard Butler having a Scottish accent or something. And then, why does every fucking movie out there have to have characters with English accents? Every fucking movie out there. Just no offense to everyone who is from England or anything like that. I got a lot of respect for you guys. But I'm freaking tired of all these movies that are set in different countries, and they all have fucking British accents in a setting that's not in England or not even close to fucking England. I'm fucking tired of that shit. Why can't it be realistic or whatnot, you know? But no, they don't. That's all they know. English actors, American actors, go with it. I fucking hate that shit. And I'm somebody who doesn't like whitewashing, and I don't like people who have accents that don't belong in a movie that has different type of accent. Like Roman movies, for example, they all have English accents. Shouldn't they have Italian or a mix of German or, you know, just some type of... It's not convincing, okay? Just not convincing for me. I don't know where else to go from this movie other than the bad CGI, the plot holes, terrible characters. I mean, who was this fucking guy? Who is this guy? I've never seen him before. And he's in a multi-million-dollar movie? Who the fuck is he? So this movie apparently cost $140 million. And it just made $10 million over its budget in the box office. But it was a colossal fuck up, and it bombed. In a setting about Egypt, how do you fuck it up this badly? But they did, because they made it a big bloated CGI monster action film nonsense, instead of actually having a good story and a good set of characters. It's just a dumb, like a super dumb action movie. It's one of those cliche dumb action monster movies like Clash of fucking Titans and stuff, okay? We have to have one of those every year or so, and it looks like King Arthur might be the next motherfucking movie like that. I can just see a trailer nowadays and see all this nonsense, and I'll be like, no, fuck that movie, that looks like utter bullshit. And guess what? King Arthur looks just like that too. Don't be surprised if it gets really bad ratings, or it gets mediocre ratings. And did I mention the action in this movie? It's fucking atrocious. It's so bad, yet so comical at the same fucking time. And the fucking icing on the cake is the green screen and CGI. I don't usually notice when green screen comes on a movie. I really don't notice that shit. Unless it's like blatantly obvious, like a fucking sci-fi movie. Like one of those original or horrible CGI movies for the Sci-Fi Channel. And this fucking movie belongs like it should be in the Sci-Fi Channel, because the CGI in this movie is fucking horrible. And the green screen is obvious. It's so fucking obvious, and it bothered me the whole time in the movie. Wow. I think if they even hired me to do the green screen effects, I would have done a better job than what they did, because my god, it's the worst I've ever seen. I mean, not the worst. I mean, sci-fi movies are definitely really bad, but this is a $140 million movie, and it's all CGI and effects, and if you fuck that up, then what do you have? You have nothing in the end. You just fucked up the whole movie because of the bad CGI and green screen, and that's what you primarily, focused on. And the strawberry on top of the icing, which is on top of the cake. So it's the cake, the icing, and then the strawberry on top of that, or the cherry. Why did I say strawberry? It's a cherry. It's a cherry, goddammit. And the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the cake, is that it's directed by Alex Proyas, the guy who directed the original Crow movie. The original Crow movie. Let that sink in. So what did this guy do after The Crow? I don't remember. I really don't remember. I have to look at his IMDb later on and find out what it is, or put a picture or something like that. But that movie was fucking legendary. And after that, I don't remember any movie that he did after The Crow. And he comes out with this movie. And my god, what the fuck was he thinking when he directed? And there was other writers who are part of this. Never write again. And even for Alex Proyas, I mean, he can get his shot maybe later on, but I actually don't want to see him direct or write or do anything in the movie industry ever again, because it was that bad in this movie. I don't even want to tell the story. I don't even care for the story. because it just progressed and it just happened, and I just don't care in the end. This movie is atrocious. It's horrible. It's like the sin against humanity, practically. And you guys made me want to watch it, and I watched it, and it didn't break me in the end. It really didn't. I know you guys thought it would in the end, but I'm holding up pretty well, so there's that. So Gods of Egypt, I think you know what it gets.
A shameful display! A shameful display! A shameful display!
It's comically bad. It's like one of those Chris Stuckman hilariosity videos. It's to a point where it's so atrocious, it's hilarious. It's one of those movies. And this movie tries to have these like really awful jokes that they think it's funny, but they end up being not even close. This movie tries to take itself seriously. The serious parts are actually do find funny. When it takes itself, not so much, that's when it's like so fucking bad. The acting, the action, everything about this movie is awful. Even the setting. My god. I mean, yeah, the costumes look cool and all, but when you have the actors and the cast not even being in this, the setting, it doesn't matter in the end, They're not Arab, they're not brown, they're not close to Egyptian, not even close. You got fucking white dudes here who had like a 10-minute tan, okay? Are you kidding me? I'm tired of this whitewashing, man. I'm tired of it. I don't want to see it again. And if Mulan has it, I'm done. I'm done. I don't know. I'll have no faith in Hollywood anymore. I mean, come on. So I let you guys vote for this movie. A vote for a bad movie for me to watch, and I watched it. But don't expect me to watch any more bad movies from this point on. Shit. This is the last time I'll let you guys choose a movie for me to review. This is the last time. Never again. Never fucking again. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to please like this video, comment down below, tell me what you think of Gods of Egypt. I know you guys loved it as much as I did. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Django Fett, and I'll see you, my fellow Mandalorian brothers and sisters, next time. Oh, yeah.